Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616 and to my weekly Doctor Who Season 10 review. Before I get started, just a quick update. In my review for Episode 1, I said I'd be releasing reviews every Sunday, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like that'll really work out, so it'll have to be Mondays instead. Also, keep in mind this does have full spoilers for the episode. So in this episode of Doctor Who, the Doctor takes Bill to the distant future on one of the many planets being colonized by humans, where they find not humans, but a bunch of robots with emoji faces that kill anyone who isn't smiling. So there's a couple things I want to get to here, the first being Nardole. In my review for Episode 1, I said that I didn't quite see the point of him being here, and I was a little nervous about him weighing down the episodes being there, when we really just want to see the Doctor and Bill. But in this episode, he gives us some information that I think could help his character grow on me a little bit. First of all, he stays behind, so it looks like he won't necessarily be going on adventures with the Doctor and Bill. But here, he warned the Doctor not to leave Earth, as he'd promised to stay behind and protect the vault. So it does seem like he has some kind of role moving forward, so that's good. Bill is just a great companion. I loved her in the first episode, and I love her even more here. She's just awesome. I think I really like how she doesn't really react in the same ways most companions do. Like, while she's in the TARDIS, one of the first questions she thinks to ask is, why aren't the chairs closer to the control panel? Which is actually a good point. I'd never noticed it before, but that is true. It makes me wonder if perhaps in the next TARDIS interior, we'll get some chairs that are closer to the panel. Regardless, she was really a blast here, and I really love the way she and the Doctor interact. In a way, Clara and Amy were a lot alike in that, a lot of the time, at least in my opinion, they seem to be kind of constantly in awe and or in love with the Doctor. They were both great characters, but I just can't help but think they were just a little bit similar in a lot of ways. Bill, however, is very different. Bottom line is, I'm just really enjoying Bill here. She's awesome. So, what about the monsters? Well, they're actually pretty great. When I first heard it was emoji robots, I was just like, really? That just seemed dumb to me. Like, Doctor Who is known for its silly monsters and all that, but that seemed to like a different kind of dumb, like it was just trying to be hip or whatever, which is not something Doctor Who really needed to do anyway. But surprisingly, they did some pretty cool things with them. See, they were designed to keep the crew there happy, which they did for a while, but then a woman on the crew died, of natural causes, which, of course, caused her family members to be sad. The robots had never experienced anything other than happiness and hope before, and because they're robots, identified the negative emotions as a threat, deciding to kill the crew members who were unhappy. This, in turn, caused the rest of the crew to become sad and scared, which led to basically a massacre. This is a pretty cool idea, and it was well executed, and by the end of it, the Doctor was forced to wipe their minds so that they didn't kill the human colony. But at this point, the robots had started to identify as their own species, the Vardy. So the Doctor ended up negotiating a way for the Vardy to allow the humans to live in their city. Pretty cool. So in conclusion, how was this episode? Honestly, I thought it was pretty good. In a way, I liked it more than the first episode, just because we're back to the usual Doctor Who, whereas the first episode was more about introducing Bill. Now we can get to the cool monsters and stories and all that. I'm also pretty excited to find out just why the Doctor is guarding this vault, like what's in it. Part of me feels like that might be something I've forgotten about from Season 9, however I'm not 100% sure about that, so if this is the case, let me know in the comments below. At the end of the day, I'm very excited to find out just what or who is in the vault. In any event, what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know all of your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.